Check. Check.
Check. Yeah.
Good morning to all present here today. I am Disha Nishal.
I am Ishan Chatterjee, and we are honored to be your hosts for this landmark event today, celebrating the inception of our school.
We hope you enjoyed walking around, admiring and appreciating the intricate artworks as well as the robotic and product design displays in our exhibition. Each exhibit is testimony to the focus, determination, and dedication that our students have poured into their creations. Each piece of display reinforces that art is a timeless keyhole into an artist's mind, being one of the most authentic forms of embodiments of self-expression and self-assurance.
As we continue this incredible journey of self-discovery and expression through myriad forms of artistry, let there be light. Light that will illuminate an exquisite display of hope, abundance, clarity, and prosperity. May we please request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Parish Maiti, our Chairperson, Mr. Mukesh Sharma, our Director, Mr. Alexander Abraham, our Secondary School Principal, Ms. Sonali Joshi, and our Primary School Principal, Ms. Anisha Sani, to initiate the lamp lighting ceremony that marks the beginning of today's extravaganza.
Thank you. Today, we come together not only as students, parents, and teachers, but as a community united by the common thread of our shared values that gives wings to the dreams that we all share here at Prometheus School. Just as the lamp illuminates our path, it has paved the way for the upcoming showcase of music, dance, and drama. Together, let us celebrate the diversity and experiences that make Abhivyakti truly spectacular.
Invoking the gods before a significant beginning is an ancient tradition. In keeping with the tradition, I would now like to request Saranya Singh Kanyal of MYP Year 5 to seek divine blessings with a graceful dance performance.
गणेशाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुदैव सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः.
Thank you, Saranya, for that truly soulful performance. Don't you think she deserves another round of applause?
Abhivyakti. What a beautiful name that truly stands for self-expression. And more so, what better way to celebrate such delicately designed art forms?
Bringing all together on the same platform, Abhivyakti aims to serve three purposes: to engage, enthrall, and endorse every expression.
Ahead of us, we will witness a spectacle of teamwork and talent which seeks to highlight that every cog in the wheel is indispensable and that each iota contributes towards a meaningful whole.
You know, Ishan, I am fairly new to the school, and this is my first Abhivyakti here. I was wondering, why did we choose inclusivity as our theme today?
Well, Disha, today we celebrate 4 years of Prometheus School coming into being. We are gathered here to embrace the power of self-expression and revel in the beauty of the belief that each one of us among here is special in our own way. Don't we all agree?
I think truly that is a beautiful idea. Inclusivity is our guiding light in life. The freedom to articulate our thoughts, emotions, and ideas without any inhibition or fear serves as a beacon of hope to all of us. Each individual's voice is valuable, and each story deserves to be heard with both respect and dignity.
Here at Prometheus, this is what we stand for. It is one of our core values after all. We always assert that the path to success takes everyone together with their differences towards the common goal of achieving excellence.
With that, now I would like to request Mr. Ibrahim to kindly come on the stage and address the gathering.
Welcome and good morning to our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Paresh Mehti. Thank you so much for having taken out time to be with us this morning. Welcome also to Mrs. and Mr. K.M. Sharma, the parents of Mr. Sharma. Thank you so much. To Mr. and Mrs. Sharma and the family, thank you for being here this morning. To our parents and guests, members of the staff and students. Happy 4th to all of us as we celebrate this birthday, which is so special to all of us, our beloved school at Prometheus. I think we can all give ourselves a big round of applause. We are 4 years young, not old. And as I said to the staff this morning in one of my messages, that, schools exist and schools live. You can be 50 years old and exist, but you can be 4 years young and live. As long as you're a dynamic institution and you're continuing to think what it is that makes for a better place for our students and for all of us as a community. The Greeks talked about a phrase called catharsis. Catharsis was how, you express or vent your emotions. And they were masters at being able to do this through the various forms of art, whether it was drama or music or poetry. And that used to bring out the emotions. So that term, as an English literature student, we used to study called catharsis. Today, as we walked around in the atrium and we looked at the fantastic pieces of art, or yesterday, as we walked through the MPH, as you would have done, or saw what was being performed, it brought to our eyes a moistness, a sense of great pride, and a sense of emotion and an overwhelming of expression. A few days back, when I was watching the practices of what was going on, I told the students that each of you is telling a story. So whether it's dance, drama, or even the notes and the different rhythms of the song, everything is conveying a story. So even the paintings, the DT forms, they are all telling stories, their own tales of expressions and experiences that they have gone through. This year, the secondary school staff and students decided to choose the themes of inclusivity, as our compeers did say, because the world today, as we've grown into the 21st century, we see that there is so much more fragmentations and schisms between human beings. And when Prometheus was establishing its 6 core values, we felt that this was a very strong value which we would want our students and our community at large to take forward into the world. So when secondary school decided to choose to take on inclusivity as the theme, it recognizes the needs to celebrate this. In the next 90 or more minutes that you will see different forms of art, and it's a testament to our fantastically talented students and staff. You're going to be enthralled as you watch whatever is being put up here, as you've already been enthralled by what you have seen. We are enormously gifted and blessed with a fantastic group of students and educators who have lifted their game as we've come to this showpiece this morning. When Prometheus was established as a school 4 years ago, there were several reasons why our chairperson, Mr. Sharma, dreamed of this vision which we together can come together and celebrate. Academics and sport, of course, we know, is something that he holds very close to his heart to create Olympic sportspersons and entrepreneurs. But as a school, we also celebrate this important thrust area that students have different capacities and abilities in the arts, in visual, performing, and so many other forms of art. Abhivyakti has always been the students telling their stories, how arts are such a powerful and creative way of sharing experiences that we can relate to. And you know, we never know, as Mr. Mehti was talking to a young boy who was sharing his fantastic art form here up in the atrium and who wants to pursue it as a career, maybe, where that could be. We had Mr. Peter here, the world champion, a few days ago, and he was talking, and we don't know which one student would have captured that vision and dream to take it forward. So just let me share, and I am a storyteller myself, and let me just share that many years ago, I had this opportunity of working on a production, theater production, a musical theater production. And there was this one boy who till grade 10 had lived a very quiet life. In fact, he was the kind of person who people would have said, he can't go up on stage. He doesn't have the capacity. So when we did the auditions, he was dismissed. But somehow, just one or two of us had this thought that here was this boy who had the capacity. And so, believe it or not, 6 years ago, we cast him on as the main lead in that drama. You know what that did to him? Is that it completely changed him. It brought out his inner capacities and competences, and he started pushing his academic grades. He started participating in so much more, his debates, and so much more that he never thought that that existed in him. And guess what? The icing on the cake was that not only did he grow in self-confidence and belief, but he's taken up a career in musical theater and is now on his way to becoming an actor and singer and probably taking up a role off Broadway. So I want to tell all of you, parents, adults, children, dream and dream big, not just in one or two areas, but with the fantastic opportunities that this fantastic institution offers you. And together you have the capacity to build. This is what together we can dream. So Dina Joya, a famous American poetry literary critic, said, the purpose of arts education is not to produce more artists, though that is a byproduct. The real purpose of arts education is to create complete human beings capable of leading successful and productive lives in a free society. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not, over the next 90 odd minutes, be frugal in cheering our children. Do not be miserly in your appreciation in applauding all our children's dance, drama, music, and the arts that we have already seen. And stay till the end, because your appreciation matters to them. And now it is my great privilege to introduce our chief guest for the day. It's with great honor and immense pleasure that we gather here today at Prometheus to extend our warmest welcome to a distinguished luminary in the world of art, a visionary whose creative prowess knows no bounds. Today we have the privilege of hosting Padma Shri Paresh Maity as our esteemed chief guest for this celebration of all art forms, Abhivyakti. A prolific painter, Mr. Maity has had 81 solo exhibitions in the 40 years of his career, along with several other exhibitions globally. He is known for one of the longest paintings in India called the Indian Odyssey, stretching up to over 850 feet, on display at the T3 terminal at the Indira Gandhi Airport. If you have been there, you would have seen that. That's Mr. Maity. Right? I think we can give him a huge round of applause because it's a matter of pride for all of us that we have this distinguished luminary here. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here and gracing us with your presence. His extensive travels have made his work explode with forms, colors, emotions, love, harmony, joy, and celebration. He is the recipient of various awards, including the award by the Royal Watercolour Society of London, the Hall of Fame in Mumbai, the Shera Bengali Award in Kolkata, the Dayavati Modi Foundation Award, New Delhi, and in 2014 was awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India for his fantastic contribution to art. He has traveled across the seas to London, Venice, China, and Japan, among many other countries, and of course has made our country so proud. As we embark on this creative journey together, Mr. Mehti's presence adds a profound layer of depth and insight to our artistic endeavors. We are so fortunate to have you, Mr. Mehti, and share your invaluable insights and experience. Let us then welcome Mr. Paresh Mehti to Prometheus, and may I request our chairperson, Mr. Mukesh Sharma, to kindly come on stage and felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Mehti. I'll request Mr. Mehti to kindly address us and share just a few of his thoughts with us this morning. Thank you.
It's a great honor for me to be here today. When I just got into the exhibition, I was speechless. They are not amazing, they are extraordinary. I could not believe that 6 to 8 standard, and they really worked like a matured artist. They have tremendous future, and thank you very much, all the teachers, that you are looking after and nurturing all this wonderful talent. As he has said that art is not that it uplifts the human being, uplifts everything and everybody. And I hope now it will be much more excellence when I see the other exhibition, which is another standard. And that painting, he said, that is one of the longest painting in the world. Not it is the longest in India, it is one of the longest in the world. And I have had 88 solo exhibition, which was last year, 5 cities, 5 months. That exhibition was there all over India: Delhi, Bombay, Goa, Calcutta, and Bangalore. And once again, thank you very much for inviting me to be here today. I'm really privileged and honored. And thank you very much once again.
I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Paresh Mehti for gracing us with his presence this morning, and thank you to Mr. Alex for his words. I remember the good old days of doing IGCSE music. What a roller coaster journey it was, honestly.
Oh, really, Ishan? Well, why don't you tell me something about it?
Well, I mean, Disha, you might think that it is all about melody and playing instruments, am I right?
I mean, yeah, what else is it?
It is so much more. Having performed in bands before, I know exactly how massive a task it is to synchronize yourself with other members and bring the best out of everyone.
Oh, wow. Well, that does sound like a massive task, and I've never really thought about it that way. Well, to witness that same magic on the stage, let us now call upon a secondary school band, the Chaos Choir. Joining them on stage for some more creative chaos would be the MYP band.
Be ready to sway to rocking numbers ranging from the FIFA games to the movie Rocky. Are you ready to groove to the jam, everybody?
Hello everyone. So today we'll be first performing The Entertainer, which is an instrumental piece composed by Scott Joplin in the early 1900s. Scott Joplin was one of the first major black artists, and this is the most famous work. Today we have decided to make this into a band performance with bass, guitar, drums, and piano.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. We are the secondary band, and we would first be performing Dust in the Wind by Kansas. This song is very important to our Abhivyakti theme because it talks about how someone may be rich or poor, black or white, male or female, but in the end, it doesn't matter. We all are one.
The dust in the wind. Everyone follow me. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity.
Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Now don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky.
It slips away, and all your money won't another minute buy.
Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
Now let's welcome the MYP band. This next check. This next song is a crowd favorite, and I hope you enjoy this song like we do, and we put our really hard work and blood and soul, and we hope you enjoy, and please clap and jam with us.
Check.
Check.
Check. Check. Check. Check. Check.
Check.
Check. Check. Check. Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. You define us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our heads are lifting as you lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, sing forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh,
Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. You define us, make us feel proud.
in the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, sing forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, Hey, gather around, let me tell you a tale about a sport we all love. It's a grand old trail, from the turf to the gridiron, where legends prevail. It's the game of football, where we set sail. We're kicking, passing, running in this football delight, with families in the stands on the Friday night lights. We cheer for our teams in the day or the night. Football brings us together, and it feels so right. We all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. Get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh.
I really hope you enjoyed this song. This song was Waving Flag by Kenan, with a special rap and beatboxing by our own Prometheus students, Arish and Arjun. So this next song is a crowd favorite. I'm sure you all know it. So please jam with us and dance with us and definitely clap along with us. Let's go! हमको दीवाना कोई कहे कहता रहे कितना भी हमको दीवाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना जब साज है आवाज है फिर किस लिए हिचकिचाना जब साज है आवाज है फिर किस लिए हिचकिचाना गाएंगे हम अपने दिलों का तराना बिगड़े दुनिया बिगड़ने भी दो झगड़े दुनिया झगड़ने भी दो लड़े जो दुनिया लड़ने भी दो तुम अपनी धुन में गाओ दुनिया रूठे छूटे दो बंधन टूटे टूटने दो छूटे छूटे दो ना घबराओ हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना आंखों में है बिजलियां सांसों में तूफान है डर क्या है और हार क्या हम में से जान है हमारे लिए ही तो है आसमां और ज़मीन मोहब्बत हसीनों को अक्ल ना 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 अंबर से है आगे हमारा ठिकाना हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना सपनों का जो देश है हाँ हम बनी है पले थोड़े से दिल फेंक है थोड़े से है मन चले जहाँ भी गए अपना जादू दिखाते रहे मोहब्बत हसीनों को अक्सर सिखाते रहे आए हमें दिल और नींदें चुराना हम है नए अंदाज क्यों हो पुराना कोई कहे कहता रहे कितना भी हमको दीवाना कोई कहता जितना भी हमको दीवाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये जमाना हम लोगों की ठोकर में है ये
This song was Koi Kahe Kehta Rahe from the movie Dil Chahta Hai. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Have you enjoyed the performances so far? Come on, that's not loud enough. More. So, we're gonna be performing our last song. I know it's sad, but we've worked tirelessly to make this a great performance for you. Now, Eye of the Tiger is really important to this Abhivyakti because we're talking about inclusivity. And no matter who we are, whether what gender, what race, our upbringing, we're all just trying to survive in this world. I'll let Tia introduce the band now.
Okay. We have Rashmi on the keys. Keep the applause going. We have Tane on the electric guitar, Anag on the drums, Om on the bass, Anirudh, Rowan, and Arav on the acoustic guitar. Kim was on the bass as well. Now Kim and Tejas are doing percussion. And we have Niharika and yours truly, Tanishka, as your lead singers.
Come on, everyone, make some noise! Louder!
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose the grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor starts his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds till we take to the street for the kill with the thrill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top. Had the guts, got the glory. Went the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. 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 Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. That was the Chaos Choir and the MYP Band. Everybody, please, let's. I mean, what an exceptional rendition, right?
I
None-
completely agree.
None of us could help but sway. None of us can help but sway along, right, Disha?
I completely agree. As we all know, music always manages to have such a symphonic connection to our moods, right? Our school bands today have truly displayed the joy of being in a team where everyone is included and has something meaningful to add. Let's show them some encouragement once again.
Well, Disha, you spoke of something meaningful to offer. Speaking of something meaningful to offer, now may I please request Mr. Mukesh Sharma, our chairperson, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. What a thrilling performance. Can you turn on the lights, please? I want to be able to see everyone. Do we have students also in the audience? No. Okay, 4, 5, all right. Well, students of life, all of us are. Even now, yeah, we are. Well, I don't want to, I've been told to come here on stage and speak for at least 7 minutes. 7 minutes speech. I don't want to give speech. I want to have an interactive session. Again, today is a very special day. We've completed 4 years today. Congratulations to each one of you. Mama, where's Papa kahan hai? I wanted to, here's my dad. I wanted to thank my parents, and I'm going to switch to Hindi. I'm going to use Hindi, English, so English for my address today. जो मेरे माँ बाप हैं, ये दोनों पिलानी में इन्होंने जो मेहनत करी, जो हम लोगों को वैल्यूज़ दी, उसकी वजह से from where we were back in Pilani, they were able to create entrepreneurs. I would have become an entrepreneur, and I've said it multiple times. I would have become an entrepreneur at school level itself. Grade 11, I had gone to my dad also to कि पापा एक बार उनको बोल दो. I was trying to raise funds from somebody who said अपने पापा से कहलवा दे दूंगा. But back then it wasn't possible. Today it is possible. Back then we weren't trusting the potential that every child had even then. So what we are trying to do differently here is जो आप लोगों ने बहुत सपोर्ट किया, सारी चीज़ें करी, उसी की वजह से जो हम तीनों भाई और बहन जहाँ पहुँचे हैं वहाँ पहुँचे हैं. और जो आप लोगों ने वैल्यूज़ दी कि अपने लिए तो सब करते हैं, आप दूसरों के लिए भी करो. आप लोगों का जितना था, मतलब जितनी चादर थी, उस चादर में हम लोग तो थे ही, उससे और ज़्यादा लोगों की आपने मदद करी. दैट इज़ वॉट आई गॉट एज अ लेसन, एंड आई सेड वॉट आई वांट टू गिव बैक टू द सोसाइटी. ये बहुत सारे लोग हैं, जैसे अभी 3 दिन पहले पीटर कार्लसन हमारे स्कूल में आए थे. पीटर कार्लसन 5 टाइम्स वर्ल्ड चैंपियन. हमारे पास कोई वर्ल्ड चैंपियन 5 टाइम्स नहीं है इन टेबल टेनिस. हमारे स्कूल के बच्चों को ऐसी संगति मिली, ऐसा बंदा मिला जो 5 बार वर्ल्ड चैंपियन रह चुका है. उसके दिमाग में क्या चलता है जब वो खेलता है, अगर वो हार रहा होता है तो वो कैसे सोचता है, हाउ डज ही कम बैक इनटू द गेम. वो सारी चीज़ें बच्चे उनसे इंटरेक्ट करके जान पाए. अब हम जो चाहते हैं वो ये है कि भाई हमारे स्कूल के अंदर हम एक ऐसा माहौल बनाएं, एक ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट प्रोवाइड करें जहां सिर्फ स्कूल और टीचर्स का ही रोल नहीं है. You as parents play a very important role. You have to believe in the school, you have to believe in the teachers. We are not perfect. अगर आप मेरे स्कूल के बारे में थोड़ा सा जानना चाहेंगे और पता करेंगे कभी, तो I was one of the most difficult students. मुझे टर्मिनेट भी करा जा चुका था, बट हुआ नहीं, बच गया, पापा ने बचा लिया. बहुत थप्पड़ वप्पड़ पड़े थे, बट that was then. Those were, I won't say good old days, those were bad old days, but and I won't say that the situation back then transformed me into what I am. I think it is the fire in the belly, which students and on the backstage may be hearing. It is the fire in the belly that I had. I wanted to show the world what I can do. And that is what, role of every parent is. देखो, हर बच्चा यूनिक है. हर बच्चा हर चीज़ नहीं कर सकता. आप उसको क्यों जज कर रहे हो बाकी के साथ कंपेयर करने के लिए? जो टिया ने करा भी, या जो अर्जुन और आरिश ने अपने बीच में अभी जो गाना सुना था, जो उन्होंने करा, वो बाकी सब नहीं कर सकते. And that's fine. Please respect and recognize the uniqueness that your child has. उसको आप अगर टीचर को मेल देख रहे हो कि मेरा बच्चा ये नहीं कर पा रहा है, I know as a parent you are concerned, I am also concerned. But the idea is not to have your child compete with the world. Let your child be. Let the child grow. Provide the child with the right environment so that the child can explore and figure out his or her passion. And then you support. आप लोगों का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपका बच्चा बिना आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन के सिर्फ स्कूल के साथ देने से नहीं बन सकता. मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि बिल्कुल नहीं बन सकता. 0.01%, 0.1% लोगों ने करा होगा, बट माँ बाप का सहयोग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अब हम लोग स्पोर्ट्स के लिए भी एक इवेंट था ISSO का इन जयपुर. आवर टीम डिडंट पार्टिसिपेट देयर, बट आपके स्कूल में जो कंपटीशन हुआ वहाँ 93 इंटरनेशनल स्कूल्स from all over India, top IB schools. They participated, 850 plus students. All of them came and they probably booked a hotel. I know the hotels were completely sold out. Why is it that, when we are trying to send children to Jaipur, it costs money. We all can afford to support the children, who are willing to take part in the competitions like this. तो उसमें आप अगर इतना ज़्यादा देखो, मैं आपको एक बहुत सिंपल सी चीज़ बता देता हूँ. I am not and we are not in this school to make money. This is giving back. And I want, like I had said in the past also, I want to make teaching as one of the sought after professions. And no profession can become sought after unless you pay them, right? So whatever that the school is going to earn, it will make money. Even today and till next year, we are going to be in losses. And then we'll start recovering. The money would go to teachers. And I want that to happen. I don't want Prometheus to create another school from the money that school makes from Prometheus. Because normally that's what schools do. एक बनाया, उससे फिर दूसरा बनाया, फिर तीसरा बनाया. मुझे नहीं बनाना. I want to be able to make one school and create Olympians and entrepreneurs from here. With that, I would like to thank, on this very special day, I would like to thank each one of you for your contribution in our journey. Thank our school director, Alex. I'm so blessed to have him as part of our team. Last year he wasn't there, this year he's Ms. Sonali as secondary school principal. You would have seen the energy levels. Thank you and welcome to the team. Anisha, our primary school principal. She's been with us for almost 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years. And what an amazing journey. This morning she sent a very emotional message. And I was like 3-4 minutes, I was stuck, reading that message. I almost cried. I said, what? And that was emotional message. But then, again, together we've built what you are seeing today. We are not perfect, but we will get there. We'll get there with your support. ये बार-बार विजेश पीछे से आगे धक्का दे रहा है कि हो गया पीछे setup. All right, I wanted to thank all the teachers who worked really hard in creating this event. So Abhivyakti is not just an event. It's a canvas where students get to display their talent, their thoughts, all that you would have already witnessed. Amazing performances. I was thoroughly enjoying, and I'm sure whatever that you are going to see next is also going to be very interesting. With that, I again thank each one of you for being part of the journey. Continue to support us. We'll make it happen. Thank you. By the way, I thought that I'll write this so that I can stick to, whatever that I write, but I didn't even look at it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. They truly inspire us and motivate us every day. And I can assure you they mean a lot to each one of us sitting here. And now, to continue and immerse ourselves in the world that our students have so hard-workingly created for us today, we would now like to call upon the dance.
Dance, the poetry of the body. It stimulates our souls. And the Prometheus dance team never fails to give a perfect shape to this poetry on stage, right, audience?
Now, let us watch as our 6 to 8 dance members rock their space to a Michael Jackson song, also featuring a soulful ballet introduction. The dance beautifully expresses how a youngster hopes to change the world with all of their challenges and to come together as a team. Let us encourage the grades 6 to 8 students as they together heal the world.
And heal your hearts, by the way.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. There are dreams, we stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Make a better place for you and for me. For our children, for me, the world we live in. For our children, for me, the world we live in. For our children.
Thank you so much for that uplifting performance. Mind, I say, healing. We were truly enchanted, weren't we? Now, as we move into an era of acceptance and reflection, we develop a growth mindset in how we perceive the world around us. As we break the shackles that bind the heart and mind and espouse every articulation, it is time to revisit our mythological narratives and lend an ear to the voices that went unheard.
Devdutt Patnaik, a renowned historian known for offering alternative views on mythological tales, says, mythology is a subjective truth. And what better way of experiencing this subjective truth than exploring the Mahabharata, one of our greatest epics of all times? It captures the making of an entire nation. And Mahabharata is a prime example in view of its numerous adaptations presenting varied perspectives on different characters.
The epic has truly inspired a large web of versions coming to form a complex yet engrossing narrative. The upcoming skit revolves around three main characters of the Mahabharata: Karna, Draupadi, and Gandhari.
Karna symbolizes a victim of caste discrimination, rejected by everyone who is supposed to accept him, being excluded from everyone's decisions and relations. He finally walks in a path that leads him to a tragic end.
Draupadi, by many, is considered Hindu mythology's first ever feminist, which itself is a huge role to play. However, even she was not spared for objectification. This demonstrates how this social evil has been continuing for ages.
Gandhari is a notable example of sacrifice for her loved ones. She blindfolded herself for life to view the world like her visually impaired husband. Ishan, don't you think it is such a massive task to successfully portray such prominent characters on the stage?
I sure do. So without further ado, let us call upon the drama team of Prometheus School performing Mahabharata with a huge round of applause, everybody.
वर्षों तक वन में घूम घूम बाधा विघ्नों को चूम चूम सह धूप घाम पानी पत्थर पांडव आए कुछ और निखर सौभाग्य न सब दिन सोता है देखें आगे क्या होता है मैत्री की राह बताने को सबको सुमार्ग पर लाने को दुर्योधन को समझाने को भीषण विध्वंस बचाने को भगवान हस्तिनापुर आए पांडव का संदेशा लाए दो न्याय अगर तो आधा दो दो न्याय अगर तो आधा दो पर इसमें यदि बाधा हो तो दे दो केवल 5 ग्राम रखो अपनी धरती तमाम हम वही खुशी से खाएंगे परिजन पर आसी न उठाएंगे पर दुर्योधन यह भी दे न सका आशीष समाज की ले न सका उल्टे हरि को बांधने चला जो था असाध्य साधने चला जब नाश मनुज पर छाता है पहले विवेक मर जाता है हरि ने भीषण हुंकार किया अपना स्वरूप विस्तार किया डगमग डगमग दिग्गज डोले भगवान कुपित होकर बोले जंजीर बढ़ाकर साध मुझे हा दुर्योधन बाध मुझे यह देख पवन मुझ में लय है यह देख गगन मुझ में लय है मुझ में विलीन झंकार सकल मुझ में लय है संसार सकल अमृत फूलता है मुझ में संहार झूलता है मुझ में बांधने मुझे तू आया है जंजीर बड़ी क्या लाया है यदि मुझे बांधना चाहे मन तो पहले बांध अनंत गगन सोने को साध न सकता है वो मुझे बांध कब सकता है हित वचन नहीं तूने माना हित वचन नहीं तूने माना मैत्री का मूल न पहचाना तो ले मैं भी अब जाता हूं अंतिम संकल्प सुनाता हूं याचना नहीं अब रण होगा जीवन जय कि मरण होगा दुर्योधन रण ऐसा होगा फिर कभी नहीं जैसा होगा। भाई पर भाई टूटेंगे, विषबाण बूंद से छूटेंगे, वायस गाल सुख लूटेंगे, सौभाग्य मनुज के फूटेंगे, आखिर तो भूषाई होगा, आखिर तो भूषाई होगा, हिंसा का पर्दाई होगा। थी सभा सन्न सब लोग डरे, चुप थे या थे बेहोश पड़े, केवल दो नर न अघाते थे, धृतराष्ट्र विदुर सुख पाते थे, कर जोड़ खड़े प्रमुदित निर्भय, दोनों पुकारते थे जय जय, दोनों पुकारते थे जय जय, दोनों पुकारते थे जय जय।
Oh, please forgive me, for I got carried away in the words of Ved Vyas. What else could I do when listening to such an epic tale as Mahabharata? This epic, a majestic tapestry woven with ancient wisdom, has stood as an enduring source of inspiration for generations. Today, we embark on a journey into the lives of two iconic characters who inhabit the sacred pages of the Mahabharata. Angraj Karn, who was considered as just a charioteer's son throughout his entire journey, but it was the unwavering friendship and inclusivity of Duryodhan which changed the course of Karn's life. On the other hand, we have Draupadi, a woman of incomparable beauty and grace, yet her tale was one of exclusion. Despite her royal lineage, she found herself disrobed in a court filled with noble men and women, all of whom went silent, indifferent from her plight. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and those who cherish the profound wisdom of timeless tales, I, Krishna, extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to Mahabharata, a tale retold.
Dear spectators, I, Ved Vyas, share with you the timeless tale of the Mahabharata, a saga of honor, duty, and destiny. The Pandavas, warriors born of virtue, endure with exile and hardship, returning with an unyielding resolve for justice. But Duryodhan's pride and ambition clouded reasons, leading to conflict. Krishna, the Divine One, sought peace and compromise, offering one chance to avert disaster. But Duryodhan's greed prevailed, and he ignored Krishna's warning of a war. Brothers clashed and the world trembled as violence consumed all. The Mahabharata is an eternal struggle between righteousness and unrighteousness, a reminder that even in darkness, hope still exists, and how lack of inclusivity ultimately leads to doom. This epic, my gift to you, is a journey through the human soul, a guide for the present and a beacon of light for the future.
So, as we set forth on this epic odyssey, I urge you to keep your hearts and minds open. Be prepared for a narrative journey that will not only challenge preconceptions but also kindle contemplation, illuminating the forgotten corners of the Mahabharata for your enlightenment and enjoyment.
Discrimination weighed heavily upon him throughout his life, and it was a burden that began to shape him from the very moment he entered this world. Fate seemed to conspire against him, even at birth, as his own mother Kunti chose to abandon him out of fear of societal judgment. Yes, Karn is the one I'm talking about.
Growing up as the son of a charioteer, Karn bore the relentless whispers of caste prejudice, a painful reminder that his true identity remained hidden beneath layers of shame. Despite his remarkable prowess in archery and his unwavering commitment to both honor and to valor, The world relentlessly scorned and mocked him. It refused to see past his humble birth, an accident of fate beyond his control.
But Karn refused to surrender to the darkness of bitterness and resentment. Instead, he channeled his pain into an unyielding pursuit of excellence. He was determined to prove his worth to a world that seemed so insistent on holding him back. Discrimination may have been a constant companion, but it never defined him.
Instead, it stoked a fire within him, propelling him to rise above it and create a legacy defined by his unwavering resolve and the depth of his emotional strength. Karn's life was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome even the most daunting of obstacles. A story of resilience and determination, which continues to inspire us today.
The pain of discrimination, my friends, is a wound that runs deeper than the words can express. It's like an eternal river cutting through the very core of my heart. A constant reminder of a world that couldn't, or perhaps wouldn't, be able to see past the accidents of my birth. I watched through the sidelines while others basked in the warmth of acceptance, while I remained cloaked in the shadows of society's harsh judgments. In those moments, each taunt, each scornful look etched through my heart, carving scars that would never truly heal. As the world seemed to revel in the privileges denied to me, I was left grappling in the harsh reality of being an outsider in my own land. But in the face of this unrelenting adversity, I made a choice born from the depths of pain and despair. I resolved to transform this pain into burning determination, to prove that the circumstances of one's birth need not define their worth. With every arrow I released and every battle I fought, I aimed to demonstrate that a person's true strength need not lie in their lineage, but in their actions and in their unwavering commitment to a higher ideal.
मित्र हो तो कर्ण सा जो कष्ट सारे काट दे, मित्र हो तो कर्ण सा जो कष्ट सारे काट दे, ईश्वर भी दे चेतावनी वो तब भी मेरा साथ दे। न्याय और अन्याय की सीमाओं से वो हो परे, न्याय और अन्याय की सीमाओं से वो हो परे, भगवान भी विरुद्ध हो तो भगवान से भी जा लड़े। मित्र हो तो कर्ण सा जो सारे कष्ट काट दे, ईश्वर भी दे चेतावनी वो तब भी मेरा साथ दे।
When the world turned its back on me and cursed me for being a charioteer's son, Duryodhan was the one who reached out to me. He saw my true worth beyond the circumstances of my birth. And in that recognition, we forged a bond that went beyond mere friendship. It was a deep and abiding brotherhood, a connection between souls who understood each other's struggles intimately. Our shared vision, it was a radiant light in a world shadowed by the relentless clouds of injustice and discrimination. It was a dream that soared above the petty confines of caste and lineage. A dream that embodied the very essence of true nobility. Nobility woven from the threads of character, compassion, and fairness. His inclusivity extended far beyond mere words. He didn't treat me like an outsider or an alien or someone to be pitied because of my humble origins. He didn't just recognize my true worth. He embraced me as an equal and as a brother.
Kern's legacy continues to motivate us to confront prejudice, forge profound connections, and uphold the highest ideals of humanity. His story resonates as a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome adversity.
When myth and culture entered in the tapestry of our stories, there lived a princess who defied convention at every turn. Her name resonates through the ages, born not from the mother's womb, but from the sacred fires. She was aptly named Yagyaseni, signifying the one born from sacrifice, symbolizing purity and power. Her name, Draupadi.
Though she was the princess of the Drupad kingdom, her life wasn't a fairy tale. Draupadi was a princess who faced many challenges in her life, but she never gave up. Her gender often cast a shadow over her brilliance. Even her father refused to recognize the potential in her, simply because she was a woman. In a world where women were expected to conform to societal norms, Draupadi dared to defy them.
Her opinions were sometimes dismissed, and her abilities underestimated, simply because she was a woman. But Draupadi was not one to be sidelined. She refused to let the world's stereotypes define her worth. Her life was a saga of suffering and disgrace, but she took it all in her stride and vanquished each one of the perpetrators of her humiliation and agony.
Despite all the suffering she went through, Draupadi remained a strong woman who was never afraid to speak out against injustice. She made her resilience and intelligence her defining qualities, forging her own path to the complexities of her time.
It's not hard to recognize me, but Shikhandi couldn't seek retribution for my father's humiliation by Dronacharya, who once was my father's best friend.
Half of your kingdom when we were children?
We were just kids. How could you take it seriously? And how dare you talking about friendship? I am a king, but you? Just look at yourself. You should spend your time teaching and praying to God.
Drupad, you who were once a humble prince, you have forgotten the ties that bound us together. The loyalty and trust we once shared, now you see me as beneath you, as someone to be looked down upon. But mark my words, I will not let this insult go unanswered. I take this oath, and all present here will be the witnesses to this. I will come back once our status has been matched.
And he did take revenge. He trained his best student, Arjun, to imprison my father. Since then, my father is burning with the rage of revenge. He arranged a sacred ceremony, and my brother and I emerged from the flames.
Father, can you help me how to hold this properly?
Yeah, sure, son. Why not?
Father, I also want to learn archery.
You can't do that because you're a girl. You must only learn what your mother teaches you.
You, who raised me with love and care, fostering my ambitions, now make me feel as though my dreams are insignificant because of my gender? You stand beside me holding my brother's hand while I long for your recognition. You assured to me that I can become anything I desire, but your actions made me feel inadequate.
My blood boils just as my brother's does when I see Dronacharya. It wasn't about choosing between me and my brother based on our abilities, talents, or the burning desire of revenge. It was solely about our genders. There is nothing inherently wrong with me. I possess the same power and sincerity as my brother does. I've heard this refrain before. You cannot do it because you're a girl. But I can and I will. Only and only if you would have given me the opportunity to, which you never did. Because you never thought that I was as capable as a man. You could have had faith in me. Because ultimately I am your daughter. I am devastated that you cannot recognize the fire within me. The burning determination I had to seek avenge against Dronacharya. I would have gone to great lengths to make you proud, but you just cannot see it. I embark on this new mission to play a significant role in avenging Dronacharya.
Draupadi, the woman who defied all societal norms, who saw injustice since the day she emerged from a holy fire, who fought relentlessly to bring to notice the hardships of a royal princess. All Draupadi wanted was to feel a sense of inclusivity, to be considered at par with the males because she was. She too wanted to take revenge for her father, but she couldn't. Girls couldn't fight in wars. So what's a girl to do? Go off and get married? Well, that's precisely what Draupadi did. She got married to take revenge for her father. Till date, gender discrimination prevails in our society. We are judged on our bodies, our clothes, our behavior, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we eat, the way we laugh, and what not. The society has set a benchmark for us women. And if we fail to achieve that, well, when talking about women empowerment, Draupadi's name will forever be associated with it. Her story leaves us with a resounding message. It's not our circumstances that prove our worth, but relentless resilience and determination to rise above.
Today, I stand here as the modern day Draupadi, seeking a voice, yearning for a seat at the table, and a place in the decisions that shape my life and career. You see, my story is not one of ancient palaces and royal courts. Instead, it's set in the fast-paced, interconnected world of today. But the struggle for inclusion remains just as relevant. I believe that every person should have a right to be heard and respected, regardless of their gender, their background, or any other factor society might use to label and limit them. Let's imagine a world where everyone, regardless of their gender, race, or social status, has an active role in making decisions, big and small. A world where we don't just talk about diversity and inclusion, but we actively practice it in our workplaces, in our communities, and in our lives, by strengthening our voices and standing by each other.
Gandhari, I understand the burden of guilt that weighs upon your heart. As a mother, you may feel that you have failed in guiding your sons away from the path of conflict. But remember, you were also a victim of circumstances, a woman trapped in a world dominated by men. It is true that our world has been scarred by the divisions of caste, class, and gender, by the prejudices that blind us to see the potential within each individual. But instead of dwelling upon this reality, we must strive to ensure that no one suffers due to the circumstances, be it their gender or their upbringing. The true measure of our humanity lies in how we treat others, how we build a just and compassionate society. So, my dear friends, as we conclude our time here today, I hope that when you step outside of this very door, you carry with you a deeply personal and lasting appreciation for the profound impact of inclusivity and the enduring bonds that can be forged when we look beyond societal prejudices and wholeheartedly embrace the richness of diversity.
Can we please give it up for that impactful performance? I mean, what an interesting approach to such a widely acclaimed millennia-old epic, am I right?
Truly, truly. And now it seems like we have another very, very talented team of dancers coming right up. Now dancing to the song Leave a Light On by Tom Walker, the grades 9 to 11 dancers incorporate fascinating patterns and bring out the hopefulness that the song's lyrics ideally want to resonate.
Keeping the theme of inclusivity in mind, the next dance showcases leaving the light on for someone in the dark. It explores the idea of being new in a school and being an outsider until that one person brings you into their life and makes it better for you. Looking forward to it. Can we please give it up for them?
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep a hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave the light on. Tell me what's been happening, what's been on your mind. Lately you've been searching for a darker place to hide. That's alright. But if you carry on abusing, you'll be robbed from us. I refuse to lose another friend to drugs. Just come home. Don't let go. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave the light on.
I will leave the light on.
What an illuminating performance, we must say, both figuratively and literally. Let's please give it up once again. Ishan, I truly think marvelous and spectacular are simply understatements of what was just portrayed. We must say we have a talented lot here at Prometheus.
I could not agree more. We have all had a fabulous time this afternoon. Abhivyakti has truly been a celebration of self-expression and finding courage and comfort in being yourself, am I right?
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Does it sound familiar?
I can't quite recall where I've read it, but I'm sure I have.
You must have noticed these lines and these poetry by Rabindranath Tagore in the reception of our school building. These ever-inspiring words uphold the values of courage. Courage to offer a new perspective, an alternative view.
That's where I've seen it. Thank you so much, Disha. And that, what Disha just said, is something we have tried to embody today. With that, we come to a closure to this splendid experience. Over to credits and curtain call.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the credits movie.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see you getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible come true, it's taking over you.
have the proud privilege of presenting the curtain call. Here we present to you our Dance 1 and Dance 2 students, everybody. Please put your hands together. They are the ones who added a lot of energy to today's program. Please don't be miser. Please, let's clap louder for them. Dance 1 and Dance 2 students, everybody. Working together, stars light the universe. That's the power of teamwork. And here you see it right now on stage, the team that has put up a brilliant dance performance for all of you. Maybe hear it loud for all of them. Presenting to you the drama students. Please put your hands together for them. Creativity requires courage, and they depicted it on stage today, everybody. Presenting to you next our music students. May I please request our music team from grade 6 to 12 to kindly come on stage. They are the ones who added a lot of music to our day today. Can we hear it louder, everyone? This is the time for audience to perform, everyone. Let us see how well do you do. Our music students, you can see it's quite a huge team, everybody. Presenting to you our art students. You witnessed their creativity. The first thing you entered, the exhibition. Our art students on stage, everyone. May I request our PD and DD students also to join us on stage. Our design exhibition, our product design exhibition, our digital design exhibition, our robotics students, everybody, please, I cannot hear you. They worked really hard to put up such a brilliant exhibition for all of you. It is time to celebrate them. Our product design team, our digital design team, our robotics team in front of you, everybody. These are the creative minds what's going to change the world. And I request the usherers of the day to be on stage. They are the ones who helped you move from venue to venue, the guides of the day. I would also like to invite the MCs of the day, Ishan and Disha on stage, people. Thank you so much, Ishan and Disha. You were brilliant. And now I would request Ms. Joshi to kindly join us for vote of thanks.
Wow! I'm like so excited and so content. I can't tell you, my heart is brimming with smile and joy and contentment. Good afternoon. On behalf of Prometheus School, I stand before you to express my gratitude for this very memorable occasion. Today we gather not only to celebrate
the successful completion of Abhivyakti, but say a big thank you to everyone who made it possible. When we planned Abhivyakti, and our first meeting I clearly remember was on the 2nd of August this year, we were looking at the theme of inclusivity. And the thought of the team really took wings, and we focused on how we could showcase this. It's our core value, and today we saw it happen. A big round of applause for all the performers. First and foremost, I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to our school chairperson, Mr. Sharma, our school director, Mr. Abraham, and my colleague, Ms. Anisha Sahani, the primary school principal, for their unwavering support, guidance, and leadership. Your vision and dedication have been a constant source of inspiration for all of us. To our dedicated and very hardworking faculty, give it out to them loud. Thank you for your tireless efforts in guiding and shaping our students for these fantabulous performances on the stage, outside at the MPH and at the atrium. Your commitment to our growth is truly remarkable. Children, may we have some quiet? Hello, I know we are excited. Just 2 minutes. I'll quickly wrap it up. I would also like to express our heartfelt thanks to the admin teams who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth functioning of the event. Your contributions often go unnoticed, but you are indispensable to our daily lives here at Prometheus. And we can never think of doing even one event without your unconditional support. To the parents and guardians sitting here, your support and encouragement has been instrumental in our journey. Your trust in us over the last 4 years motivates us to strive further. To my young students, I applaud your enthusiasm and participation in Abhivyakti and throughout the school year. Together, we have created lasting memories that we shall cherish for a lifetime. You are gifted with immense talents and capacities, and our hope and prayer is that you will take every opportunity and step out of Prometheus as fine young men and women who leave their impact on this world. Last but not the least, a big thank you to the event in charges and the student management team, and the team of very dedicated staff who supported and contributed their time and effort to make today's event a very grand success. Your hard work is deeply appreciated. As we leave here today, let us carry the spirit of unity, learning, and gratitude with us. Together, we can achieve great heights and overcome any challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, let us remember that gratitude is not just about saying thank you. Hello, some more quiet for 1 minute more, but also about reciprocating kindness. Let us continue to support and uplift each other in our journey of lifelong learning. Thank you once again, and may our school continue to thrive and prosper. I'll call Mr. Abraham to address us.
Nothing much except that Mrs. Sonali has... Hello! This will go to 2 minutes now more. Right. Okay. All right. So, did you have a good time? Yeah. All right. Great. Thank you. You absolutely fantastic, splendid. I think they deserve one more big, 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 big round. We're so proud of y'all. And we're so thankful to you parents. But there's one person Miss Sonali didn't thank. You know who? Herself, obviously. So she can't do that. But we want to thank you, Miss Sonali, for being such a powerhouse of energy and bringing in so much of, depth and thought into this whole process of bringing this team. Thank you so much. It's a very proud day for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now rise for the national anthem, and post that I'll request Ms. Parul to help us in dispersal. We need quiet for the national anthem, children, please.
Okay, thank you, parents. Now I request dance and drama students to move from my left side gate, and teacher in charges to follow and help them to change their costumes. Dance and drama students to go to floor 3 to change their costumes, and after that they will go to cafeteria.